It's the Grim Lord here, and this is Grim's Comics Corner. I was requested to do a little bit more Fathom, so I'm going to do a little bit more Fathom. Not that much, but we're going to do some more just to give them some more to read, and maybe I'll pick up on it tomorrow. SeaWorld, San Diego, California. Whoa, what's that all about? When I say Shamu is a killer whale, I bet you all imagine a hungry, fearsome monster streaking from the murky depths with his fangs bared. Yo, mister, who's Shamu's friend? Shamu has lots of friends. There's Wally Walrus and Daphne Dolphin and a bunch of others. Now go back to your seat. You're not allowed up by the glass. I remember Shamu getting popular at SeaWorld. I don't think that's a walrus, man. But the truth is, killer whales are smart, friendly, wonderful animals, and our friend Shamu is the best of the bunch. And today, folks, we're going to show you just how much Shamu loves us. Come on, kid, I said back to your seat. Heads up, heads up! Anybody out there who brought an umbrella, now's the time to get them ready. Come on, don't be shy. Jimbo, our fearless trainer, is going for a ride. On Shamu's nose. Folks, we have to say it. Don't try this at home. Let's hear it for Shamu, folks. Let's hear it for Shamu and Jimbo. What the hell is that? Holy! Shamu's freaked out, but she's not hurt. Where'd that monster come from? What was it? It chewed through the gates. I think it was a rogue killer whale. Right, that was a smart, friendly, wonderful animal. Give me a break. Paul, get hold of Jimbo's people and try to explain. Never mind, just call it an accident for the time being. I've got to prepare for a press nightmare. We've got to get a crew after that thing. What if it heads for a public beach somewhere? I told you that wasn't a walrus, man. A few miles up the coast. Yeah! Oh, no. I did that wrong. Yee-haw! I'm a-going for a swim. Let's go, babies. Come a-swimming with the Big Mac Daddy. Yeah. Woo-hoo! What a freak, no doubt. Yeah, but a rich freak. Yeah, a rich, wasted freak. A rich, wasted freak who came from Vegas. Just what I was thinking. A rich, wasted freak fresh from Vegas, who apparently did pretty well at the tables. Girls, I wish to make a formal announcement. We're gonna have one hell of a night on the town. Who's a-coming? Oh, man. It's like some gold diggers to me. I said, who's a-coming in? The water's nice, and I want my mermaids to love me all around. But Big Mac, swimming will ruin our makeup. Yeah, Biggie, and our hair, too. And you look like you're enjoying yourself enough for all four of us. Squeak? Biggie, oh, shit. What? It's just water. It's all good. Yay! Yee! Ready. All right, I got to use my tool. I can't remember what that was. Magnifying glass. Z. Okay. Nearby. I remember surfing here back before everything happened. Before the DMD. Before I learned I'm some kind of alien. Before Killian tried to split the world open. I guess the surfing wasn't any different then. The break took a south swell the same way, and the rocks were all in the same places. What's different is the way I see it all. The water isn't just water anymore. It's a purpose. And the wave is more than pure physics. It's alive. The water and the waves haven't changed. I have. Which is everything, of course. Hold on. You have to. But even so, a lot around me has changed. Tyler, my then roommate, landed a job with the network and is working out of New York now. She's under the impression I had a bit part in what she called the government conspiracy behind the Blue Sun. And I'm perfectly happy to let her keep thinking so. Chance is still UA, laying low from the shore patrol somewhere in the South Pacific. Before he took off, he told me if anyone comes to you asking where I am, just shoot them or turn them into water, whatever it is you fish people do. Funny guy, Chance. Cannon's off doing mysterious cannon things, which I'm sure I'll get pulled into sooner or later. He tried to convince me to join him right away, but I'd just been through so much so fast, and I told him it would have to wait a month or so. He was cool with that. Kyla's dead. That's been the hardest part to adjust to, actually. I didn't know her for very long, but she had a deep impact on my life. I miss her. My life has been really quiet, and I have to say, I've enjoyed it. What the hell? Was that a whale this close to shore? Weird. Dangerous, too. I better go call the Coast Guard. Or it's hard to get used to. The idea that I can practically... Excuse me, let's try that one again. The idea that I can do practically whatever I want in the water, which includes chasing a whale that's wandered too close to shore. Damn, that's no whale. What the heck is it? There have been reports of strange sea creatures showing up ever since Killian's team stirred things up. Whoosh! Damn thing almost killed me. What? Whoa! Did that guy just salute me? Okay. After everything I've seen, I'm qualified to say it. That was really weird. Later. Oh, yes, and the great white whale took me... Arr, yes, and the great white whale took me leg. Yeah, next. In Auckland, New Zealand, a species of shellfish thought to have been extinct since the last ice age crawled ashore Friday, marking the fourth time in as many weeks that species once considered extinct have suddenly re-emerged. Biologists suspect that the blue sun triggered the reappearances, but are at a loss to explain how. In other news, I wonder how long this will keep up, these reappearances. Next. The pilot fish clings to the shark's skin and survives by feeding on its scraps. It's a symbiotic relationship. Cool, the Discovery Channel always comes through. Okay. Search. Sea monsters. Science alternative paranormal phenomena cryptozoology. In other words, yeah, right. Still, a year ago, me and my doctorate in marine biology would have laughed at the idea of people living in the water. Now I know they do, so maybe sea monsters are real. That thing I saw didn't look like your traditional sea serpent, though. Isn't there anything else? How come I can find a ton of things on the web that I don't really care about, and every time I really want to know something, it's not there? Knock, knock, knock. Who could that be in this weather? Kaboom! What, who are you? A few minutes later. Let me get this straight. As far as you know, you just magically appeared on my doorstep? You don't remember coming here? Yes, ma'am, that does seem to be right. Well, see, the thing is, I remember you. You almost ran me down in the water this afternoon, you and that crazy boat. You even flashed me a salute, so I find your story a little hard to believe. As I said, ma'am, that couldn't have been me in a... what did you call it? A submarine? I'm not old enough to pilot my own vessel, and even if I was, I hate the water. I'm terrified of it. Hate the water, huh? I don't suppose you have a twin brother? I'm an only child, so far as my mother ever said. Not long ago, I was cabin boy aboard the vessel Spelunker, that mad vessel under command of a mad captain. He drove us beyond all reason, then took us too close to the monster and laughed as the beast ground us to bits. I've not been back to the sea since. It gives me hives. You can't be serious. First of all, you're not a kid. You're at least 1,000,000 years old. And second, look at the way you're dressed. You're one of the people of the water. Do you know Cannon Hawk? Hawk. I know that name, but I didn't think his name was Cannon. Look, you're not... Excuse me. Look, you're really not helping me here. Whether you remember or not, you did come to my door, and you must have had a reason. Now, I don't know the reason. You have to tell me. There go the lights. Hang on a sec. Well, what? Where is it? Who are you? Crack-a-boom! Ah, yes. The gifted lassie. It's about time we talked. Okay, now I'm officially confused. Here. Put this on. It'll protect you. Hey! What the heck is this? I can't see a thing. What's it look like? It's a helmet, of course. Here, let me get that. There you go. Now let's go. Fits great, and definitely the perfect look for me. I think I figured this all out. I fell asleep in front of the TV and now I'm dreaming. Come on, come on. There's no time to lose. Gah! This is ridiculous. Who is this coot? Oh my. I'm definitely not dreaming. At least this has been an awfully long dream if I am. Come aboard the Spelunker. We've a rendezvous with the great beast. Oh Lord, here we go again. Aboard the Spelunker, somewhere in the Pacific, somewhere deep, scary, and far away from normality. Not sure if I'm supposed to go with this or... Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, okay, it starts out with really, so there we go. Big Mo has the appetite of a dozen whales and eats with the bloody zest of a rogue's great white. Aye, no greater menace lives, and while I live, I swear I shall skewer her. Big Mo? I've been chasing her nigh upon 300 years, and in that time I buried but one wee needle in her leeward fin. She laughs at me, I tell you. She laughs and leads me on to the chase. Always one step ahead where I can see her, but can't get her. 300, you're kidding me, right? That thing I saw was hardly more than a mutant killer whale. A killer whale? Are ye daft? Big Mo could fit 100 killer whales in her belly, then break apart the Spelunker to use for toothpicks. Really? Well, I don't see anything out there. Oh, she's out there all right. She's out there and she's sizing us up this very minute. If you say so. You know you still haven't told me your name. My name? My goodness, you're right. My name's, I can't remember my name. Just call me Baja. And now, Missy, the time has come for you to learn to drive the Spelunker. She's an easy gal to master. Here's what you do. Can't remember your name? That's bizarre, right? And all the things I can't remember, my name isn't one of them. All right. Loon! All right, more of the small writing. This pulley controls the forward topsail. Pull it down to roll and up to release. Use this valve here to crank the mains east-west. Use this pulley to lift it from more or less loft. These pulleys over here control the rudder, which is made from the hardened flesh of Big Mo himself. Oh, that's a little secret we'll keep between ourselves, okay? Where was I? Something about a pulley. Right. Use this valve to set the thrust and counter thrust, and this lever to control the active thrust counterbalancer. Never, ever, ever press this button. Never. No, no, no. Never, except later. Okay. Use this pulley to activate this lever, which will allow the Spelunker to maneuver vertically, and reverse that for horizontal control. Okay, there's a lot there. Okay, over here we have the magnetic pole drive mechanism, and over here the fish finder. The magnetic pole drive works as standard, meaning that this lever here enables the magnets, and this valve here controls the poles. Always set your pole before adjusting the magnets. We wouldn't want to turn north and the south now, would we? The fish finder is, as you probably guessed, a standard Raleigh Borgenson finder IV with the optional late for bait modification package. Of course, I have added my own further customizations. Use this valve for pressure, this lever for depth, and this lever for sensitivity, and this pulley over here for fine adjustments. Lastly, when the time comes, run this pulley up 6 1/2 pulls. Adjust this valve until you hear steam coming from the rear gaskets, and push this button here repeatedly. Repeatedly, got me? That's all. The Spelunker would do the rest herself. All the rest? Really? Now then, we can't have chasing Big Mo without some protection, can we? What have I got in here? Ah, good. Put this thing on. And this, yes. And grenades. You need grenades. That's it. You're protected. How do you feel? Invincible. If not stronger. Loon! I expected no less. Now the finder says Big Mo is 4 points to port and just a few clicks from dead meat. I'll man the harpoon. You're driving. Wait, I'm driving? Moments later. You're doing great. What does the fish finder say your distance is? Never mind that. Never mind. There she goes. No, wait. It's one of her damn companions. But he'll lead us right to her. Steer 14 degrees starboard. I don't know which pulley to grab. The fourth one from the right, counting from the ceiling. Yes, my little pilot fish. Now I've got you. Harpoons away. Damn, I missed. Which is hardly what you'd call a rarity. Yo, look out ahead. Land ho or something. There she goes. Big Mo at last. Did you hear me? There's something in front of us. We're gonna hit it. No, lassie. We're gonna skewer it. That's Big Mo. Of course it is. You need to listen when I talk to you, lassie. Now hold us steady. And when I give the word, pull us hard a port. Steady. Now. I said port. The other way. No. The other pulley. You crazy coot. There are a million pulleys in here. You know what? It's button time. Beer. Oh, no. She was saying it. You know what? It's button time. I get it. Why do I think this is very bad? Because it is bad, you nitwit. You've reset the main drive system. We're dead in the water. You pressed the button I said never to press. I thought you were talking about the other button. There's only one button. There are 31 pulleys, 14 levers, and 6 valves, but only one button. You said when the time comes. The time hasn't come yet. Get out of the way. I'm taking control. That's probably the best idea. I can't do anything without power. We'll never reset in time. Let me tell you what you've done, lassie. Through all the centuries and all the oceans, Big Mo has never had me so completely at her mercy. Oh, my ship, my beautiful ship. It's horrible. I can't stand it. Loon. You got that right, little guy. Oh, goodness gracious, what's happening? Where are we, miss? Please tell me we're not aboard that horrible vessel, the Spelunker. What? Don't you dare wig out on me now. You've got to get the boat working. But I don't know anything about boats. Yes, you do. You brought me here. You showed me these wacky controls. You know how to make it work. Miss, I told you I haven't been aboard a boat since Big Mo smashed the Spelunker. Boats give me hives. Hives? Hives? If you don't snap out of it, you and your hives are going to be eaten, you nutcase. Crack! Who? Where? What's become of my ship? We're dead in the water and Big Mo's chewing on us. I told you what to do. When the time comes, run this pulley and 6.5 pulls. Open the valve until you hear steam, and then press the button repeatedly. Thought you'd gotten me, didn't you? You'll never get me. Truly, you are master of your own very strange domain. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ben's inducingly short time later. The grabber zapper isn't recharging, probably dislodged power coupling. You're going to have to get out there and fix it. Me? Why me? Because someone has to drive the Spelunker and you've already proven you can't do it. The coupling is on the main mast near the top, and hurry. Big Mo's had her appetizer and she's ready for the main course. Now go! This must be what he's talking about. It's fixed. Now what? Whoa! Wait, there are 2 of them? What the hell? Big Mo hardly seems to notice them, and they have completely different skeletal and fin structures, so they're probably not her offspring. I wonder. Are they like pilot fish? Are they like pilot fish are to sharks? Some kind of symbiotic relationship? Maybe they bring food to Big Mo instead of feeding on her scraps. Yeah, food like daydreaming scientists. Escape first, analyze later. What's this? Oh yeah, Baja's grenades. Gotta figure they're optimized to fight these guys. Wow, that's pretty useless. Alright, off with the silly stuff. On with the game face. All three of you, huh? This might be a bit more than I can handle. Baja, where are you? And now, you're mine. The bards will sing of this for centuries. Big Mo brought down by the mighty, what's my name again? One down. No, 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 don't come after me. Follow Big Mo, please? Look, I'd rather not kill you two, but since you seem intent on eating me, you're not leaving me much of a choice. Yee-haw! What? What? No! Oh no, now I'm never going to hear the end of it. If I get to hear it at all. Are you going to try to eat me too? Guess not. Sorry about your friends, but it was me or them. You've been around forever, haven't you? Tell you what. Considering who's chasing you, I bet you'll still be around forever. Shortly. Ahoy, lassie, look here. Look what I found embedded in the rear deck. One of her teeth. Not quite her head mounted on my wall, but a wonderful addition to the spelunker nonetheless. And come to think of it, I have not yet seen the wall on which I could mount her head. I'll have to ponder that. Well, lassie, I admit I had such high hopes for you, but you're just not going to do. I need a maid I can count on. No offense taken, I hope. Not at all. Good. Can I give you a lift home? No, it's a fine day. I'd rather swim. Of course you would. Then with that, I'm off after Big Mo. Good luck to you, lassie. What? Where am I? Why, I'm right here, of course. Excuse me. Why, I'm right here, of course. Wait, what's this pulley do again? Well, after all this, my big question is, am I always going to end up in the middle of the ocean? Loon! Wow, that was the second arc? Interesting. Okay, so the third arc began with the release of Fathom 12, which coincided with the Fathom Tour. Retailers ordering a specific number of copies of the book would earn a visit by Michael to their respective stores. Remember, Michael's no longer with us. Rest in peace. Published for that tour was an exclusive black and white preview book offering a glimpse of what was to come. As a prologue to the third arc, we present the 4 story pages of that book, colored exclusively for this edition. Fathom Arc 3. It's your trading card set there. My name is Aspen Matthews. I'm in this cold-ass North Atlantic hellhole searching for a friend of mine named Cannon Hawk. Cannon's the guy who taught me much of what I know about myself and my affinity with the water. Apparently he was nabbed off his boat by a woman named Vanna, who I don't know and have never heard of before this. I gather she's a frigid, weather-loving cousin to Cannon's and my people. Now, before you go picturing Cannon as some 98-pound weakling, I should say he's by far the toughest man I've ever met, emotionally and physically. My point is, the person who snatched him isn't someone to be taken lightly, and since she mounted an attack on someone that tough, she probably doesn't intend to throw him a party. She probably intends to kill him. Okay. Got time for a little more. Vanna might have 20 people with her, or just 200. I just don't know. I've never met Vanna, but I have met a few of her people. They're tough. If she's a lot worse, she's mean, smart, and hell-bent on getting what she wants. And there's actually a small bubble there, too. You barely see it if you weren't looking. If what she wants is to kill Cannon, she's gonna do it in some unimaginably horrible way. Which is the least of the reasons why I've got to get to Cannon before Vanna finishes him. I'll tell you, this is one cold, sad place to die. In the North Atlantic, Aspen's the key. She's learned more in the last few months about herself and her heritage than she ever imagined was possible. Picture being awakened to a new reality entirely, then learning that that reality was a distortion of a third reality, which is the actual reality. And then picture arriving in this third reality, able to do things completely unexplained by your own accepted physical laws. It had to have been a shock. Through it all, she displayed an astonishing ability to adapt to those kinds of upheavals. She took it in stride, more or less, or at least it seemed that way to me. Before all this happened, she was schooled as a biologist. Lately, she's been working with the American government, researching the correlation between the blue sun and the reappearance of extinct species. The thing is, she knows a lot more about the correlation than she can let on to her fellow scientists, so she's delicately balancing genuine research with a healthy amount of misinformation. As a scientist, she objected to a less than total commitment to finding the truth. But as I pointed out to her, it's critical that, for the time being, she keeps the human world from digging too deep too quickly. They're not ready to find what's waiting for them. The fact that she's willing to do that says everything. I'm glad to say she's starting to take things more seriously. Yeah, baby! Yeah, Aspen's the key. She's got the potential to lead our people, and if she continues to develop the way she has with her unique heritage, well, she could quite literally unite the world. Ah! Yeah, that is a ah. Oh, no, somebody attacked him. This whole snowboarding thing is unbelievable. I saw this show a while back about the guy who invented it. He said it came about because he wanted to surf a mountain. His friends were telling him it was crazy. I'll tell you, it definitely was crazy, but cool crazy. I'll stick to skis, thank you. So tell me, were you down in DC working on these supposedly extinct aquatic species that keep cropping up? Tyler Kincaid, your 24/7 newswoman. That was a pretty clumsy segue, kid. I've got to try. Come on, admit it. The Blue Sun and the Return of Godzilla are inexorably linked. No comment. Someday you're going to tell me. It's classified, Tyler. You know what classified means? It means secret, as in don't tell anyone. In all seriousness, even if I had something interesting to tell you, which I wouldn't, I don't want you scaring the hell out of the world with things that might happen. Ugh. Brana, I thought you were dead. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Things are getting dicey. And this seems like a good place to stop for now. Don't worry. I'll pick it back up tomorrow. We'll go ahead and do some more Fathom and something else. But at any rate, this is the Grim Lord, and I'm out for Grimm's Comics Corner with Fathom, and we'll see you next time with more.